Well, ladies and gentlemen, we want to welcome you tonight to the Valley Center Playhouse. The show you're going to see tonight is the show that Jody and I wrote a number of years ago because we felt we had so many funny things happen in our courtship and in our marriage, and we were just laughing and talking about it. I said, gosh, this is funny. And Jody, she said, well, maybe we ought to write a show. And so here we are. So we are bearing our souls. But anyway, out of it, one of the reasons we did it is that so many people that we knew in California and in Utah here that were struggling in their marriages and struggling through divorce and through deaths and all that sort of thing, that we thought we would try to do something where to give people hope, that there is hope, and the sun, no matter how cloudy it is or how rainy it is, sooner or later the sun's going to break through. And that's what it did for Jody and I. The sun broke through in both our lives, and we got together, and here we are. Yeah. Now, the names we have in the show are to protect the innocent. And anyway, tonight, my son, Greg, is playing me, and he teaches seminary over in American Fork. And my daughter, Lana, is playing Jody, and she works at Costco. So, and she has a family. And we want to tell you folks, we appreciate you being here tonight, because I think you're going to have a fun evening. Now, our next show is Cruise of Love 2. And everything we do here in the theater is family-oriented to make everything come out right. And there's no stuff out of line here. Our standards are higher than BYU's. So we want you to sit back. I know you feel bad about the BYU losing, but we're going to warm your hearts tonight. And you're going to have a great time. Now, we got a nice audience. I think you deserve a treat. So I'm going to tell you 2 jokes. This man was struggling to get a job, and he was just going everywhere, and he just could not find a job. And he was late in the afternoon, and he'd sit down by this gas station on a bench, and he looked across the street, and there this zoo was over there. And he thought, I could go over there and water the animals and clean the stalls out and feed them. I'm just going to go over there and see if I can get a job. So he walked in there and found the man running in. He says, I need a job so bad, I'll do anything. And the man said, you'll do anything? And he says, yes. He said, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'm glad you came in because I need somebody. He said, our chimpanzee died here last week, and if you'll put this chimpanzee suit on, I'll pay you $10 an hour. And he says, oh, I'll take it, I'll take it. So he got in the pen, and the gates were open, and he was swinging around on the bars up there, sitting on the bars looking at the people, and he was having the time of his life swinging around up there, and he thought, you know, I need to do something a little more dangerous. And he looks over there, and there's this lion's den right over there. And he thought, well, I'll just swing out over that, and they'll all go, ooh, ooh. And so he swung out over the lion's den, lost his grip, fell right in the lion's den. Out come the lion, pawing him and running, and he was screaming, help me, help me, help me. And the lion said to him, stop making so much noise or we'll both lose our jobs. Well, anyway, this other one here, these 2 men were walking through this ghost town, and at the end of the town there was this great big shaft, and he picked up a rock and he threw it down, and no noise. And they waited and waited and waited, and it seemed like it was never hit the bottom. They said, boy, that is deep. So they looked around and they found a rock about the size of a man's head and or a hat, and they rolled it over, rolled it down the hall or down the shaft, and they heard it hit the walls a few times. Then it was just dead silent, and they never heard it hit the bottom. And so they said, you know, we need something bigger than this. So they looked around, and right over there was a railroad tie. So they went over there and they got it between them, and they worked it along and they worked it along. And they got it right to the shaft, and they went 1, 2, 3, and down went the railroad tie, and right between them come this goat running just like crazy, and jumped right down the well, or the mud. And he said, did you see that? A goat, what was it doing here? And so finally they stood there talking about it, all of it had happened, and they saw this man come walking down the street, and he said, have you seen a goat? And they says, yeah, one just run right between us here and jumped down the shaft. Oh, that's not my goat. My goat was staked over here to a railroad tie. Now, folks, we've got some new of you here. Have you any wondered why cowboys all have their hats rolled up like this? New ones, old ones, dirty ones, everything. They all have them rolled up. Well, they roll them up so that 3 of them will fit better in a pickup truck. Well, we want to thank you for being here tonight, folks. And if you like the show, we have next Friday, Saturday, and Monday, and then we go into our next show, which is Cruise of Love 2. And that is a great family show. So other than that, we're ready to go. We will say, welcome to the Valley Center.